Hey guys, welcome back to Matt Tacker RC. We are playing around today with the Insta360 X3 and the Insta360 Go 2 cameras. Still playing around with Big Blue. This is probably 7 or 8 flight now-ish. 5, 6, 7, no, this is flight number 8, just about to come up. So still trimming it out, setting up the conditions, but this time around I thought, Joe, what, I'm going to try these high rates for the first time. I'm quite happy with the first flight condition, the roll rate feels a bit right, sensitivity feels okay, so let's flick it into high rates. I'm not going too mad, because I've still got the camera mounted in the middle here. I want to make sure it doesn't come too loose, but let's just give it a go. And of course you guys can join me for the entire flight, either on board or wingtip camera. Let's see how it works out. All right, and of course I'm going to talk you through everything I'm doing. So turning the transmitter on, I'm using the Futaba T18SZ. That alarm is just telling me my throttle cut. So throttle cut is on, condition is fine. Let's turn on both batteries, receive batteries. There's 2 in this model for redundancy. Both using at the same time. Powerbox systems, of course, competition SR2. That's all fine as well. Checking the voltage on the screen here. Absolutely fine. So connecting with a 2 6S 9,500, so 12S setup on this, which at the moment, using the Stinger 140, is going to be a flight time of about 5.5 minutes. That's my style of flying. That battery didn't quite go in properly, let's try that again. Okay, that's in, very tight. Those, it's QS8, is it? QSR? Can't remember what they're called, those connectors. They're fairly new to me. Right, let's start that. Insta camera recording. Nice thing of this is just got a one-touch button for record. If it's powered off, it'll power up and start recording using your last set of defaults. And it's going now. Let's get the canopy. I know I haven't completely finished this model yet. I've still got some graphics to stick on it. Graphics supplied by bndgraphics.com. We'll completely transform the model, and I'll be doing a separate video on those shortly in the workshop, as to showing you a couple of models that have those graphics on it, and of course applying the graphics to this model as well. Completely transforms it, in my opinion. I've also got a set for the Extra NG, which is on order, and I'm told from Aerobatics in Belgium that it should be with me in about 2 weeks' time. So where are we now? End of March pretty much, so hopefully by mid-April you'll start seeing the build videos for that one coming out, and that'll be using the X-Power 60 setup, running on 12S again, 6,500 packs. Looking forward to that. Then once that's up in the air and going, we'll start the build of the Krill Ultimate using the GP123, because I do have it now. Yep, I kept that pretty quiet. I've received it, I've picked it up. It's not quite the one that I ordered, because it needs spraying. It's just all in white. But we can do the build and then find someone to help me with the spraying. Okay, so we are plugged in, takes a bit of time. Let's see if we can get the Insta360 Go 2 for the wingtip. I'll face the camera forward this time. So it just pops on, hit connect, and then use this little remote to start it recording. So my goal here is to get a bit of the front forward facing. Great, it is recording. So you can see what's going on from there. Right, the sun has come out. Where's my hat? Get the cap on. Bit of a difference because we fly into the facing the sun here. Right, pre-flight checks, right, left, up, down, left, right. Throttle's on. Taxiing out. Hardly any wind today, about 4 miles an hour, but we'll make sure I take off into what wind there is. Actually flying right to left here with this one. Right, okay, let's hook the transmitter onto the strap. I do fly with the neck strap. Find it a bit more relaxing. And then this camera's over. I've got nobody with me today. I'll just point a little bit at the transmitter if I can, so I might be able to mix that in. It's always weird standing next to a transmitter. Yeah, we are allowed to fly by ourselves down here, obviously being extra safe. There are people around, just none of the flyers. Right, so up, down, left, right, right and up, great. Right, left on the rudder. Right, we're looking good. Okay, so half throttle for takeoff as per normal with this model. Condition is fine. Let's go. Powering up slowly. We're rolling. Tails up now, and we're wheels up now.
5 minutes.
Waited for 30 seconds, taxiing out. So my timer does stop if I'm not using the throttle. The throttle's on idle, because I'm obviously not using the main batteries at that point. So just doing a gentle circuit. Just checking trims, just a habit. Turning back into the right, throttling down to overfly the patch, the takeoff area. Let it drop a bit of height. Got some trees down that end to fly over. Probably see those if you're on board right now. Nice, hands off, love it. Nice and slow, look at that. Great, let's power up into a 45-degree upline. About full throttle now. Quarter roll, half roll. Throttling off, pulling out. Knife edge. Nice. Coming out into vertical, stall turn. Bit of aggressive stall turn that one, just tucking the nose in before putting out. Inverted flight, straight and level. Quite a fast roll there if you're on the wingtip camera. Pulling out. Try a better stall turn. Full roll up. Kicked over slightly. Stalled into the left. Nah, I thought that didn't quite stall properly. Never mind. Got away with it. Stalled out. Okay. So Cuban 8. Past the centre line. 2, 1. Pulling up. Steering the rudder all the time. Pulling down towards 45 for centre. Rolling on centre. Pulling out. Repeating the same for the half. Bit scruffy. A bit tighter, Matt. Come on. Throttling down. And rolling out. Bit of rudder on the way out.
3 minutes.
Let's do a top hat to put it back in. Pulling up. Quarter roll. I'm very rusty. Stu, go for a loop. Right, powering up for the loop. 2, 1. Putting a bit sharp into that loop. Absolutely roaring. Let's go around again. It's a bit better, a bit more gentle. Bit of right rudder all the way over the top. Coming off the rudder, coming off the power. Smoother. Up again, rolling. Give himself lots of space. Going to try a 4-point roll. Completely messed it up on the last flight, so let's try again. Just over half throttle. Roll to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just veered off track and veered high again. Same problem as before. I'm just holding in the rudder too long.
Minutes.
Probably doesn't need as much as I'm putting in, to be honest with you. So that's just because I've been practicing that. So it's quite a lot different to my laser. Right, going into square loop. 2, 1, pull. Pull over top, throttling back. I want to soften the elevator a little bit on this flight condition. Right, I said I'll try the conditions, so let's turn around. I was completely forgot then. So it's the first time I'm going to flick it into my 3D flight condition. Not going to be doing much 3D, I just want to see what it feels like. Okay, it's on now. Let's just try the roll rate first. That's okay actually. Just try to base around the elevator when I'm up there. Actually, it feels quite soft. Try again. Roll rate, full roll. Probably do a little bit more movement or a little bit less expo. Turn that off. Right, let's come back round. Got time to do one more manoeuvre, I think. Let's line right back to the centre line. See if you're a knife edge loop. I'm powering up, I'm going to go full throttle. Roll to the right, right rudder, feeding it in. Full right rudder, coming over the top, easing the right rudder off. Easing the throttle off, whacking the rudder right on now and power. Not going to come out unless it's got power. Oh, I think I got away with that one, nailed it. Quite a lot of strain there. That was nice.
10.
And yeah, I think I heard the timer.
8, 7, 6, 5.
Oh, slowed up too much then. And of course, from habit, gone back to habit and landed it the wrong way around, but never mind. We've got a tiny bit of downwind, but that's okay. So we really do float in. Obviously a bit fast because a tiny bit of downwind. And I have just noticed my tail wheel is slightly loose against the rudder. That's okay. I enjoyed that, so a little bit more adjustment. I think I'll take out a bit of movement on normal flight condition on the elevator. Then on 3D flight condition, I'm going to turn up some movement, add some movement in. Throttle cut. Right, guys, where are you? Here you are. Right, absolutely loving this model and this setup. Can't wait to get back and see what this footage has turned out to be like. Hopefully it's good. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. Hope you guys are too. See you next time around.